September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Our office is leading a campaign working hand in hand with our Kansas community leaders to raise awareness and address a deeply concerning issue, the increase in suicides across rural America. In Kansas, suicide is the second leading cause of death, and for those in the agriculture and farming industry, the suicide rate is a staggering 3.5 times higher than the general population. This is now a crisis. The isolation and independence that often defines life on the farm, combined with harsh farming conditions, skyrocketing inflation and interest rates, and a historic drought has undoubtedly had a devastating impact on our producers' mental health. Our farmers, ranchers, and producers deserve access to the support they need to cope with the immense pressures they face every day. Working with our community leaders, we are united and laser focused on reaching our farmers and their families with a message of hope and support. Expanding access to mental health services and confidential support is not just an option, it is a necessary to save lives. We are working to raise awareness of the mental health resources provided across the state and discuss the warning signs often seen in suicide cases in our rural communities. Throughout our awareness campaign, we will focus on eliminating any stigmas and use community events, roundtables, and social media to highlight the tools, including confidential hotlines that our rural communities have access to, and efforts to expand access to mental health services across the state. Our farmers work tirelessly to feed the world, and they deserve nothing less than our best efforts and support. But mostly we need you. We need every Kansan to recognize the signs and symptoms of a person who might be depressed or even potentially suicidal. This might be seen in changes in their demeanor or the way they dress, or perhaps they're withdrawn from social events they usually attend, like church or cards or high school football games. They might make statements like, "My family would be better off without me," or maybe they'd say, "I've failed the 4 generations before me." Sleep disturbances and appetite changes are also common. As you can see, we need your help. If you're concerned about a friend or loved one, be a good neighbor and encourage that person to call 988. That's 988. Or try and get them into their own family doctor or their local mental health center. Please join us in our fight for our farmers and their ranchers, and let us move forward together with compassion and determination.